Jussie Smollett got convicted, and look, guys, hey, I don't want to clap, but you can do a clap and a loser button at the same time. And a laugh too, because the shit is funny. It's funny, man. You don't see how hypocritical it is that there are people too happy about this shit? Like, it's weird, because he didn't kill anyone. He didn't kill anyone. He lied to the cops. Like all the Karens do when they call the cops on us. Like the one in Central Park who called the cops on the bird watcher. Yes, the professor, the bird watcher who was so threatening. She didn't just call once, she called twice, Johnson. You know what she got? No time at all. She took a class on racial sensitivity, and then she sued her employer. Yeah, did you hear this shit? She sued and won. So when I take all this in consideration, I think Jussie's going to come out and be able to sue. They did the same crime. I know you don't like them, Fox News watchers. I know you're upset. Here's the thing, guys. No one cares what you think. It's going to be the same rules. Jussie's not going to do a day in jail. It's because you can't. How you going to justify it? All the Karens who call the cops. A kid bumped into a white woman in a store with his book bag. She called the cops and said he grabbed her ass. When on the tape, it's clearly his book bag. But she just assumed that the 7-year-old kid with his mom and his sister is grabbing asses in the store. She called the cops. It's horrific. They call the cops on us for everything and make up stuff. So look, Jussie Smollett got convicted, and I don't give a shit. I do not. I'm covering this for my audience because I want my audience to know what happened because they work for a living. And this is my job. Here we go. Here goes this. He's guilty. Telling police officer he was hate crime victim. Guilty. Telling officer he was a battery victim. Guilty. Telling detective he was a hate crime victim. Guilty. Telling detective he was a battery victim. Guilty. Telling detective again he was a battery victim. He just doubled down on the lies, Johnson. And then the second detective, for some reason, they don't like his ass because they said not guilty on the aggravated battery victim. These are class 4 felonies, which means no big deal. But he could do up to 3 years in prison for lying to the cops. And like I stated, I don't expect him to do any time. I know that's really disappointing. It's really disappointing. Now, I remember, and I got to bring this up, because it's a Tim Black show. And I'm tired of all the nonsense I've been hearing. People are like, Tim, you have to respect the LGBTQ community. I do respect you, just like I respect all communities. Somewhat. Yeah, I don't overly respect you. Sorry. No one overly respects the blacks. But I'm noticing not a whole lot of criticism for the LGBTQ people. Hey, I thought when you were gay and black, you were gay first. Ha 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 ha. God, Tim, why'd you bring this up again? Why, Tim, we've been leaving this alone. I'm not going to leave it alone. Because the hypocrisy is so obvious, guys. Yeah. Remember just like a month ago, everybody was raving mad because Dave Chappelle said, hey, we're talking about racist trans people. And you're like, no, they're trans. No, there only can be one thing. I just noticed no one's pointing out Jussie's sexuality. But if Jussie didn't know he was black before, he damn sure knows now. Because all the hate is towards him being black guy. They're going to be using this shit on all of us. And I remember when this thing first happened, everyone talked about how this was an attack on gay people and how gay people are always being harassed. People need to relax. Homophobia is rampant. And now all of a sudden, all I hear are a bunch of Fox News type people going after black people, as if the gay issue wasn't as important. Just a little bit of hypocrisy there. That's all I'm saying. Hypocritical as hell. And I noticed how a lot of the gay organizations have kind of like drifted in the background on this. It's like, okay, oh, this is embarrassing. Go over there. Hey, gay organization. Oh, yes, 1 second. Be right with you. Pretending to write and shit. Hey, can we talk to you about Jussie? Oh, no comment, no comment. Jussie who? Yeah, so I'm not, look, man, I don't care. I'm calling this shit out. So they're trying to give it a Don Lemon. Said Don Lemon may have had something going on with Jussie. Like what? If he, I'm just saying that's what the rumors are starting to say. I'm just saying I don't care. Who cares? If that's true or false, who cares? What does that have to do with anything? I don't know. But they got rid of Chromo, so they want to Chromo. They got rid of Chris Cuomo, so they wanted to give it a Don Lemon too. You guys don't realize when the Fox people are just like, people that are so pissed off with the Democrats that they don't know when they're being used by the Republicans. Because you spend so much time not trying to get used by Democrats, you kind of take your eye off the ball on the Republicans. Like, both parties suck, Johnson. You got to keep both things in your head at the same time. Don't be used by the Democrats and don't be used by the Republicans. Protect your neck. All right.